All right, guys, welcome in. Race number 2 of the night here in the Outlaw Graphics Next Gen Series. Ready to go. We are at Bristol, and we are going to be on the dirt here tonight. Let's get over to the race. All right, drivers are set and ready to go. Your number one driver out here tonight. We got cars mixed up, it looks like here. I believe it's because we had an early caution, but I'm not sure. We got Connor out front here. New driver, William, going to be in that number 2 spot. And it looks like they got the checkered flag. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but obviously we're not checkered flag racing here. Sometimes these replays do not say very good, but hey, we're going to make it work. Right now, William out there in that number 18 machine. He's sliding and driving. Anthony Monroe out front right now. And you could tell, yeah, you can barely hear the cars. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Doesn't seem like it's synced up very well. Yeah, I do not disagree with it. Yeah, it's not very well synced up. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I think it had something to do with the caution early in the race or something like that. So we'll see if it cleans up a little bit here. If not, then it's just a corrupted file. And sometimes you have that in iRacing. So, but we'll see if it cleans up. If not, then we won't be able to use the file. So they're still pacing right now. It looks like they're just waiting on the pace truck. And still waiting on the pace truck at the moment here. There's Connor. Looks like he's waiting out front. Beautiful looking paint scheme. The 08 looks really nice. I really like that a lot. But we'll try to make the best out of it, what we can, you know what I mean? Like, that's all we can do at this moment. So that's what we're going to try to do, is have a good time with it. Not sure what happened there. Looks see it like cut it instantly to a part of the race that wasn't there. So let's see if we can start it from here, if it picks up. Yeah, for some reason it's saying the race is over, which we know it's not. So we'll just kind of roll with it here and see what happens. We'll put the gaps up on the screen here if that helps. And we'll just roll with it. All right. We do know that's Connor out front. Look at these things sliding back and forth. Connor in the 08 right now, your leader. Kevin Lee going to be back there in that number 2 spot. William in the 3. They're sliding at Bristol. Yeah, don't mind what that says over there. I have no idea. I don't know why. Frank the Tank back there in that Braves 33 machine. Love that paint scheme on there. Some of the legends on the top of that hood. John Wayne going to be right behind him. Anthony Monroe, the 82 machine, the Asphalt Cowboy. We call him the Dirt Cowboy here tonight. Good slide job there on the number 5. Great pass there. Aaron back there a little bit further back in the 23 machine. Logan Ace in the 69 Phantom Racing. Tom going to be just behind him in the 39 Fighting Irish, but it's Connor out front in the 08. Great battle here. 3 wide in the middle. Look at the 18. Doing it for Kyle, buddy. How about that? 18 machine now going to look to the inside here. Great battle here. He's got the Toyota Camry locked in here tonight. Kevin Lee on the outside. Great battle here. He looks to go to the high side. Give the Chastain wall ride here. Front end of that car is fucked. But William, your leader, in the number 1 spot. Kevin Lee in the 2. There's Connor back in the 3. Anthony Monroe in the 4. John Wayne in the 5. Frank the Tank in the 6. Frank running smooth here tonight. Right now, the 23 machine popping around here. Logan Ace going to be back there still in that number 8 spot. Tom back in the 9. And Michael rounds out your field here, that 37 machine. Good looking stuff from him here tonight. William still your leader. Yeah, sometimes you'll see that corrupted file. Yeah, can't do anything about them. It sucks when it happens, but we can just try to make the best out of it, you know? Oh, big get up in him. Boom, the 08. They're sliding each other around. They keep it going. The 51, that's Kevin Lee, folks. Connor going to be back there in that number 4 spot at the moment. John Wayne coming around the bend here, but it's William still your leader. Pace truck is out. And we're going to fast forward through the pacing here so you guys at home don't have to wait for the pacing. Nobody wants to wait for pacing. Nobody. Absolutely. All right, lights are going to go off the pace car this time by. William is your leader. Yeah, it's something with iRacing. Sometimes it does it. When you go to save a replay, sometimes it doesn't save it properly, which sucks, but we try to make the best out of it. You know what I mean? It's like, there's only so much you can do. But William out front, leading this thing. Kevin Lee, your Legend Car race winner in that last race, if you got a chance to watch it. Connor going to be back there. Good to have him out here tonight. New driver alert. Looks pretty solid. I ain't going to lie. So glad to have him out here running with us. Anthony Monroe, league favorite driver right there. Voted 3 times in a row. All right, we're back racing. William, your leader. Anthony Monroe, fan favorite driver in that number 2 spot. Yes, we are missing Big K. Big K did not make the race. He was out with a family trip to the zoo. So he will receive last place points, which I do believe 11th place is about 26 points. So that will be tallied onto his total. So he didn't lose anything. You know, you're allowed to have time and relax and do what you got to do. You can't make every race. That's understandable. William, still your leader in that 18 machine. Anthony Monroe, John Wayne, Frank, Aaron, Logan, Tom, Kevin Lee, and Connor going to round out your top 9. Michael making it the top 10. Big shout out again to all the drivers out here tonight, man. Like I said, we're trying to grow this thing, man, make it into something sweet. Good, respectful, clean drivers. If that's you, get a hold of me. We can get you in here, get you racing with us. It ain't about being the fastest or any of that. It's about, you know, having a good time once, twice a week and putting on a show here for everybody. And that's what we're doing right now. William out front in that 18 machine. Anthony Monroe finished second in that Legend Car race. Will he finish second here at Bristol? I don't know. Something tells me he might. And we're off. Anthony Monroe, great battle here. The 18 into the 82, getting after it. Showing each other all types of room here. John Wayne now, still great battle back there. Frank the Tank putting it on him. Logan Ace goes up into the wall. He spent a lot of time up there. Aaron into the wall hard on the bottom. Connor looking for some room here. Kevin Lee back in action. But it's the battle up front here. William and the 82. Anthony to the high side. William on the low side. 82 is wanting to throw some hangmakers here. These guys are really hanging in there with these next gens on dirt. That's pretty impressive. Good to see, though. I tell you what. Thought it was going to be a shit show from the beginning. These boys are running it good here. Anthony goes up into the wall, gets the next gen a little bit of a scrape there. John Wayne in that number 3 spot. Connor gonna look for the slide job here. Got him. These Toyotas are running strong here, dude. You got all over the place. Williams still in the number 1 spot. Monroe in the 2. Connor in the 3. John Wayne back there. There comes Kevin Lee trying to make some action here in the Chevrolet. Fords are struggling. Yeah, I have no idea why it does that. That's just iRacing again. Connor going to look to the inside. Kevin running a great line. John Wayne still running a good line for John Wayne here tonight, man. He's killing it in that car. Looking real good. Frank the Tank. Love the paint scheme. Love the hood of that car. It's the best looking hood I've ever seen. Got a little bit of damage to the back, but he'll be all right. Williams still your leader. Anthony Monroe in that 2 spot. Connor digging in the 3. Kevin Lee back to the 4, though. As the drivers are closing in on it. It looks like there was a caution there. Not sure what happened there. And it kind of just like glitched forward. That's what I'm talking about when it does that. Okay, let's continue. Looks like Connor out front. The 18 there in that number 2 spot. This could be a battle here. This looks like it's about last lap or close to it. William going to bring it home there. It looks like the 18 machine racing strong. Connor in that 2 spot. There's Tom. Frank the Tank rounds out your top 4, but it's going to be William bringing it home again here tonight. Like I said, not sure what happened with the replay, but hey, we did the best we could there. William brings it home in the number 1 spot. Looks like Connor brings it home into 2. Tom brings it home into 3. Frank the Tank going to bring it home into 4. Anthony Monroe rounds out your top 5 here at Bristol Dirt. Like I said, sorry about the corrupt file. Sometimes it does it and we can't even run it, but we got what we could out of it there. Congratulations to William, man. Great job on the dirt. He's going to be somebody to look out for. Next week, these cars are going to Indy Road Course. Should be a blast. I look forward. I'll see everybody there.